Hi everyone, I thought I would do a mini haul and a project share video for you. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. So I went thrift store shopping today after dinner. We just stopped at one place that was really close to where we were eating, and I found this milk glass bowl, and it's kind of cute. It cleaned up really well. It looked very dirty when I got it. There's a little crack in the bottom, but it doesn't matter because when it's full you won't see it. And this was $4 for the bowl. It's a really good size bowl for holding stuff. And the other thing I got at the thrift store was this lace handkerchief. And this doily. The handkerchief was 60 cents. And the doily, which is a little bit larger than the handkerchief, was 80 cents. There's a little stain on it, but I think that'll come out. Anyway, so that's what I got from the thrift shop. And then today I got some packages. This was part of I think a daily deal from Peachy Cheap. It was the Glitz Designs embellishments pack. So I got this and these are all older sets, but the deal was pretty good. So this is from Cashmere Dame. These are the big giant bling. Then I got this, which is a whole bunch of transparent, what they call peekaboos, and it's from the Yours Truly collection. And I think I can flip it over and show you what's in it. These are the little transparency pieces that are in here. So there's a circle, there's a little sentiment, some chevron, a heart, a little curtain, I don't know, that's a circle, and there's a couple of other pieces. But these are really cool to work with. And then I got these, and they call these the paper layers. So it's really thin paper that you can use to cover or Mod Podge different things, or use on layouts. And here's the pages included in that. And sorry for the glare. I can't film on my craft desk because I've been making flowers all day and it still hasn't been cleaned up. So these are the different papers in it. And this again is from the Yours Truly line. And then these, which is kind of like die cuts. They call them whatnots. And here's the little things that are in that. And again, this is from the Yours Truly line, so you can see it in color. Some really cool pieces in here. And then the last thing from that is these dimensional stickers. Let me see. You can see those. Some sentiments. There's a doily there. Doily border. Or lace border, I'm sorry, not a doily. So yeah, that's what I got from Peachy Cheap. I also got my package in from Molly Square, which was a couple of paper pads. I actually bought 2 sets of these paper pads, and they were all in one deal. There was 5 in one. And let me see if I can find the price that it was. Did I write it down? Let's see, there was 5 paper pads, and I think it was like $11 or $12. I'm not sure. So in that set was, I'm sorry for hitting the camera, the Rosarian paper pad, and these were all 6x6. None of these are newer, I don't think. I don't know because I didn't have any Prima paper pads before this week, so I don't always follow what's new and what's not new. This is in Francais, and I'm not going to show you these pads unless somebody wants to see them, just because they're not the new ones. Got the Lyric paper pad, all 6x6 again, and then this one is Yuki, which is quite different from the other ones. And then the last one I got was Craftsman, and I already had this one. If you looked at my card share video that I did. So those were the paper pads I got. I think I'm good on on those for now. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually putting them back in the box that they were in, that I got them out of, because they were all organized. So the other thing that I've been doing today is making flowers. So I wanted to do the project share. Been making those flowers that Vicky makes. The TryHeart67 is her YouTube name, and I've been kind of experimenting with different things. So all of the flowers that I've been making are some variation of it. And so you have the trifold, and this is a single layer, and all I did was alternated a solid color flower with a pattern colored petal. So that's why you're getting the red and this cream color here, which has a pattern on it. And then in the middle, this is a full rosette that I scrunched up and glued down in the middle, because I don't want them too tall, so that I can fit them on a project and not have to worry about how thick they get. And then I stuck a earring, a vintage earring in here that I got at the antique mall. So that's the first one, and I just used cardstock that I punched out. This is actually the cover again of a book, of a paper pad book, because it's a little bit thicker than regular cardstock. And I use my Fiskars punch for that. So here's the first one. This is my favorite one that's next. This is very large. I love this lace. This lace is so pretty. It just makes the flower pop. And again, you can see that I've alternated the colors, the yellow, and then this pattern here, which is kind of a paisley pattern. There is yellow in it. And that's why I alternated it, because I thought you would get really nice effect. It's also got the eyelash trim, a little bit of that underneath the petals. And then I have this large bling that I got at Hobby Lobby. So that is my favorite flower that I've made so far. This next one is very similar. Different type of lace on this one. It's got eyelash trim as well, and then again I alternated the coloring. There's a hot pink patterned here, and then a solid color, then hot pink. So I've been going around with that. And then for this one I put lace in the center, and then put down this hot pink button, which is very sparkly. And I got these are Soology buttons from Hobby Lobby, and I showed those in a haul that I had. So different. This is more of a crocheted lace as opposed to this type of lace here. So that turned out really great. And again, it has that eyelash trim on it. And I'll just put them in the bowl in front of me. Then there's this one, which is purple and black. So what I did with this one is I used lace again, but this lace is a little bit strange, where I fold my lace as I'm gluing it down to give it a ruffle in it, as well as to make it circular. So when I did that, because this lace is the way it is, it came out with 3 points. So you can see there's a point here, there's a point here, and there's a point here. And let me see if I can show you that lace. I have a scrap piece of it lying around here. Here it is. So this is all I have left of this lace that I used, and it looks like this. So each of the scallops, you know, it made it look, instead of a circle, it came out with points. And I was kind of surprised about that, but that was kind of cool. And then, of course, I varied the colors again. So solid purple, and this is a black petal with little flowers on it, and it's on white netting instead of black netting, which is kind of strange, but it makes the flower look a little different. And then again, I put some more lace in the middle, which is a different width than what I used on the back. It's actually a different lace. And then I put the purple bling in the middle, and that's a flower shaped one. So that one turned out quite interesting. And then this one is by far the biggest flower I've made. I made a mistake when I was doing the ruffled edge, so I started to cut around it and try to save it from what I was doing. And so this is kind of funky, this one right here. So there's lace, there's eyelash trim in a white, and then each of the petals is a solid color black, and there's a white with a black polka dot, and then a black. And in the middle I placed one of these roses, and I got these roses from Artie. Thank you, Artie, for sending me some extra things. She was kind enough to include in her order that I purchased from her store when I was purchasing the rosette trim. And so, yeah, I have a rose in the middle of this flower here. And this is kind of a funky flower. I think it'll look good on, you know, an appropriate project for it. So, kind of had fun making that one. It's very large. And then there's this one, which is kind of, I thought this one turned out really nice too. Excuse me, let me get some of that lace. The eyelash stuff is in there. So I used lace on this one, and it's kind of a cream colored lace, and only because this lace looks very yellow to me, and the brown petals have a yellow flower, have yellow and orange flowers on them. And so again, I varied the petals with solid and then a color that's coordinating with that. So I thought this turned out really cute, and this is a vintage button here in the middle that I've purchased. So this one's really cute too. And then the last one is this purple one. It's a very light purple, like lavender. It has the eyelash trim on it, and this one is actually all the same patterned petals. And then I put some lace again in the center, crocheted lace, and a big large bling in the middle. So that is my project share for today. I hope everybody's having a good weekend, and I'm going to get back to making more flowers. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
So
Bye-bye.
here are just a few more flowers that I made. Decided to add them onto the same video. Made a couple more to finish out what I had pulled out. So I have this one that is pink and white with polka dots, and this one has a little bit of a different twist to it. It's got that pearl trim inside of it, as well as lace sandwiched in between. This has again the same folds, and it's alternating in colors with white and pink and white polka dot petals. And then you have the pearl trim here, and I have that going all the way around. And then you have some lace and then a pink bling button. That's the first one. This is another purple one, and this has the alternating colors as well. So there's a pattern purple petal and then a solid one. And again, I used some more of that pearl trim, but this pearl trim is purple. I got this in a great deal for 25 cents for a string. You saw that one of my hauls if you watched my previous videos. There's some lace again, and then another button in purple, and then this one I added eyelash trim to. There's this one. This one is really fun. It's got that black pleated chiffon trim from Hobby Lobby. I just put that around the edges, and then I have pink and black polka dot, and I don't know if that's coming out well. Yeah, pink and black polka dotted petals. That's hard to say. And then there's a black bling center. And I thought that was really fun. Here's another cream or yellow flower. This one is all lace, so there's some lace edging around it, and then I use some cream colored pearl trim that I got in the same haul as the others, and then I edged it with another a different lace that I've used for some other flowers, and then this one has an earring or an earring in it, and I've cut the shank off of the earring, and those little pearls, so that's really cute. And then there's this one, which is like a turquoise blue. This petal actually has like a flower pattern in it with the turquoise, as well as some other colors, so that alternates with a solid color turquoise. I put the eyelash trim in here, and instead of doing a bling or something, a button, I rolled up some of that Hobby Lobby chiffon pleated trim and created a smaller flower and put that in the center here, so you can see how that looks. And then there's this one. This one's a cream, and I don't even know how to describe this color. It's like a pink, a really vintage pink looking color, and it has a pattern in it as well. So what I did with this one is, again, alternated the colors and then put a cream colored rose, rosette rose in the middle, and then a coordinating button. This is a vintage button in the center of that. Pretty simple. This is a smaller flower, and the smaller ones have like 4 petals as opposed to 8. I wanted to do some smaller ones, so I had some different sizes, and this one is just the eyelash trim, 4 petals in white and hot pink, and then there's a bling center. So you can see the difference in the size. I'll hold up another one. That's the difference in the size between 8 petals and 4. And you can also play with how far apart you glue them to the center piece. And this is a 1-inch center, whereas these are 2-inch centers. I think they're 2 or 2.5. So the last one is another smaller flower, and this one I just decided to play with a lot. This is orange, and this blue petal actually has orange in it, so that's the reason why I used orange. And then instead of using bling, I used some stamens that I have in my stash. So that is the flowers that I made this weekend. I also wanted to add on something special to this video, so I'm going to do a giveaway. Again, a hidden giveaway, and this giveaway is for 3 Prima stamps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I think what I'll do is do multiple winners, and you can tell me if you want to leave a comment in below the video. Just comment on which particular Prima doll you like. Excuse me. These are 2 from the new release for Prima, and then this one is an older one. So just this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. And just say, I like number 1, number 2, or number 3. And I'll do, again, multiple entries, not multiple entries, sorry. 1 entry per person. And you can pick which doll you like. And I guess I'll do 3 winners from this one because I'd like to share them with more people. And this this giveaway will end on Sunday, June 23rd at, let's do 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this will be open to all of my subscribers. So make sure you leave a comment below stating which doll you prefer, 1, 2, or 3. And I know these 2 have names. That's the reason I'm just doing numbers. And again, this giveaway will close June 23rd at 8 p.m. and I'll choose the winners. And good luck, everyone. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.